Halo semuanya, selamat datang lagi di channel ini bersama gue Kedal Fitrah. Kali ini kita bersama Udin Smith di sini ya. Kita bermain Hogwarts Legacy, melanjutkan yang part sebelumnya ya. Semoga ini walkthrough bisa jalan ya, tergantung yang nonton berapa. Mungkin gue tuh bingung mau beli game lain sebenarnya, Assassin's Creed Mirage ya. Gue pengen sekalian coba sebenarnya, tapi nggak tahu ya. Mungkin kalau ada dari kalian pengen nonton gue main Assassin's Creed Mirage, komen aja di bawah. Jadi kita sekarang lanjutin Hogwarts Legacy. Si jamet kita ini ya, Udin Smith. Jadi kita sebelumnya sudah terbagi ke kelas Slytherin ya. Di sini kita harus perkenalan dulu di awal-awal ya bersama Imelda. Gimana Imelda? Itu Imelda. Oh ini Imelda nih guys. Kita ngobrol sama Imelda.
Not going to move there, are you?
Mereka lagi main catur nih guys. Anjir, caturnya gerak sendiri.
Checkmate. Told you.
Jago juga sih Imelda main catur ya. GG.
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night.
Betul.
Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way.
Kabar,
Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Jadi dia jago banget sama ini ya, apa namanya, naik sapu terbang ya. Oke. We had it ended. I wish you had been there.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than
orang
Kagala
Slytherin biasanya emang agak
Speaking of
sombong.
which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Lihat mukanya si Udin sebenarnya juga kesel sih.
Nice meeting you.
Kesel juga sih sebenarnya lihat muka dia. Oke, kita sudah kenal sama Imelda ya. Sekarang kita kemana dulu nih? Ke Sebastian atau Ominis? Ini Ominis kayaknya. Oh ya benar nih. Ominis gone.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting.
Mermaid.
Okay. Based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new
Shadow bagus banget ya.
I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I do like to make an entrance.
If I'm going to make my mark,
songong lah Udin Smith ya.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first
Jadi
days.
si Ominis Gone
Though I
ini
doubt
katanya punya darah apa?
Thank you, Ominous. Very
Nenek
nice to meet you.
moyangnya
Pleasure was
Voldemort
all
bukan itu ya? Maksudnya
Don't be a
satu
stranger.
keturunan gitu. Kan soalnya dari Gone-nya kan. Si Voldemort kalau nggak salah juga ada Gone-nya gitu. Masalah apa gimana ya? Lupa gue anjir. Pokoknya Ominis Gone tuh nggak cikal bakal satu keluarga lah sama si Voldemort ya. Tom Riddle. Salah pencet mulu gua.
Can I help you?
Sebastian.
Ah, you're the new 5th year.
Oh,
I'm
lu anak
Sebastian
tahun
Sallow.
kelima yang baru katanya.
Welcome to Slytherin.
Sebastian
you.
Sallow.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way
Minister
to go,
yang
poor
jadi yang
fellow.
awal kita sebelumnya itu part sebelumnya
Glad
tuh
you're in
minister
Fig,
ya.
all right.
Minister of Magic cuman ya. It was
Professor
terrifying.
Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press.
Lu gimana
You just get
caranya
yourself settled.
caranya selamat
We can
dari
talk
itu
more
katanya
later.
bilang gitu. Nggak tahu lah, lu nggak
It was
nggak
nice
lihat apa
meeting
nih
you,
Udin
Sebastian.
Smith ya
I'll
di
let you
sini.
get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Good luck today. Oke.
Is the new fifth Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Dia ngomong dari mana tuh, anjir? Kok suaranya bergema gitu ya? Oke, jadi kita bertemu dengan Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley. Jadi kalau di tahun yang ini Professor Weasley itu kayak Professor McGonagall.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you
Can't
are
believe I'm here.
Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your
First day
unique
at Hogwarts.
situation,
Mau gue ya?
joining us as a
Sekolah di
fifth
Hogwarts
year,
gitu ya?
You'll need to catch up
Anjir,
with
asik
your
juga kayaknya.
classmates and not fall
Pada
behind.
kedafrain semua gue.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can
Oh.
have when you leave here.
Ordinary
After
wizarding
much
level.
discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Oke. Kurangnya tuh ya, gue tuh sedikit review aja nih ya. Hogwarts Legacy itu kurang kayak bully gitu loh. Kalau kita main game bully ya, yang dari Rockstar, itu feeling sekolahnya lebih kerasa, Pak ya. Jadi mantep banget, jadi kita benar-benar sekolah, kerasa sekolah gitu. Di Hogwarts Legacy ini
What is it?
kurang di unsur ceritanya tuh, setelah gue namatin ya, kurang di efek kayak sekolahnya sih, lebih kayak pelatihannya tuh kurang aja gitu. Tiba-tiba nyambung cerita sini, cerita situ, ya kan. Memang beberapa cerita harus harus belajar dulu kelas gitu kan. Cuman kayak kurang kayak bully aja gitu. Bully tuh kayak sekolahnya tuh memang ya udah.
What do you mean it will keep
Nggak
track
perlu
of
misi
what's
utama
online?
gimana tuh ya, memang sekolahnya tuh ada gitu. Jadi jam segini, hari ini gitu kan. Oh pelajaran ini bisa ke situ gitu. Ya menurut gua kurangnya di sini aja sih Hogwarts Legacy ya. Sebagai yang udah pernah namatin, itu aja sih. Terus kayak memang terasa ceritanya agak lebih cepet aja menurut gue ya. 30 jam gue selesai, 40 jam 30 jam selesai, ini cepet banget ya gitu. Jadi memang menurut gue ya itu aja sih kurangnya di Hogwarts Legacy ya. Coba mungkin ditambahin DLC yang kayak apa namanya, lebih nguatin di sekolahnya gitu kan, mungkin lebih seru sih menurut gue ya. Atau nggak bikin online gamenya gitu kan, yang kita bisa sekolah bisa les atau bisa sekolah gitu. Wah seru juga sih itu. Oke, apa nih?
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue?
Revelio.
See what details the field guide can provide.
Apa nih? Kelpie statue katanya. The statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain. Oh ya, oke, itu ngerti gua. Oke. Open field guide, oke. Itu kemana nih? Oh, ke challenge. Oh, ngumpul-ngumpulin ini. Nah, ini nih seru nih ngumpul-ngumpulin ini nih. Oke. Gue tombolnya gue tuker, gak enak banget. Bentar, gue ganti dulu settingannya ya. Bentar guys.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Mana ya buat gantiin ini ya? Controller ini nih. Nah. Nah, ini udah bener nih harusnya nih. Ini gue tuker itunya, jadi gue bingung kalau tombol situ X, gue mencet X malah salah, anjir, kampret emang. Ini juga ya, maksudnya gue kan main pakai apa joysticknya Nintendo ya. Beda-beda, gue main pakai apa yang di Steam Deck. Apa modelan yang Steam Deck kayak ini, yang kayak Xbox. Terus yang di PS beda lagi, sticknya PS ya, aduh, semua beda. Heran gue. Oke, kita ngikutin sekarang Profesor Weasley. Kita kemana nih Profesor Weasley? Oh, ini kita tutorial dulu keliling-keliling ya.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall, oke, open map. Oh, nih kita apa? Buat teleport gitu ya. I see. Central Hall mana ini? Aha. Oke, terus gimana? Oh, ke sini. Oke, library. Warna hijau, Central Hall. Nah, kita ke sini nih harusnya nih. Salah X mana? Nah, itu dia. Cakep tapi ya. Gua di sini ray tracingnya gua turunin jadi medium ya supaya nggak nge-lag kayak sebelumnya. Sebelumnya tadi gila sih, ini game berat sih, parah sih. Apalagi gua tadi settingan benar-benar ultra semua, terus ray tracingnya tuh gua ultrain juga, ternyata makin berat. Jadi ray tracingnya yang gua kecilin ya. Tapi masih bagus banget sih, gila sih. Wah, ini Central Hall-nya nih. Wah, aku pengen deh Pak di sekolah sini Pak. Anjir. Keren banget. Keren banget di sini. Anjir, gue kayak betah ya nih di sini.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Oke, jadi
And
kita
I'd
ke
like
kelas
to be
sekarang
sure
ya.
you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Oke, thank you Profesor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your
Harus
first
tetap
day.
sopan ya, walaupun
and you
kita
have
muka
much to
berandalan,
learn.
jamet, tapi kita harus tetap
Happily,
sopan.
your professors have agreed
Itulah
to create
kehidupan.
additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
You did, Professor.
He
He's
did,
been
Professor.
terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival,
Nah, katanya si
specifically
Professor
about
Fig
what happened
lagi
after
kecapean
that
dia
awful
gara-gara itu.
dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings.
Tapi banyak
and an
banget ya
extended
orang-orangnya
trip
ya.
up to the
Masa gue
castle.
ya? I'm afraid. Nih kita bisa milih berbohong atau enggak. Gue lebih milih untuk nggak ngomong sih.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Karena si Profesor Weasley dia ngorek-ngorek
Almost
informasi
precisely
ya
what
buat si
Professor
Profesor
Fig said.
Black. Ya biasalah ini si
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes.
Oh.
You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a
Wah,
solid
depth of
foundation
field-nya
in the
cakep
basics of
banget anjir.
spellcasting.
Blurry belakangnya
I'm afraid I
cakep.
can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately.
Kalian
it
ini
seemed
ya
that it
ada
chose
jalur
us.
darat, ada kereta
Very
milih
well.
naik naga.
Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might
Ya,
I
bukan gue
rely on
milih
you,
katanya si
Professor
Fig.
Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Of
Thank you.
course. Gue keren sih, gue
Good luck
suka
today.
sama voice aktornya yang
And
itu ya,
remember
Profesor
to
Fig ya,
use
kerasa
your
banget ya.
field guide. It
Feel,
will be
ya.
invaluable to you. And
Terus animasinya
invaluable
juga
to
di game
me,
ini bagus
as
sih,
I'll be using it to
kurang
keep up to date
apa ya,
on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
nggak ada kurangnya
Come
maksud
and
gue,
find me in
bagus
my
kok, bagus
classroom
banget.
after you've attended both
Bener-bener
classes
puas gue
today,
main
and I'll
di
explain
Steam
more
Deck, main
about those
portable.
assignments I mentioned.
Pas sekarang gue main
And
di
we'll
PC
see if
yang
we can't
bener-bener
get
ini,
you to
grafiknya bagus
Hogsmeade
loh, gila
for
sih,
those
puas banget sih
supplies.
emang game ini. Cuman ya itu tadi ceritanya mungkin memang harus banyak yang dikembangkan ya.
It's good to see you, Professor.
Awal
And
tahun gue
you.
bilang
I
bisa
was
sih kayak
hoping
jadi
our
Game of
paths
the
would
Year,
cross
cuman
today
kayak
before
ya
you immersed yourself in
pas
studies.
lihat game-game
Did
yang
I
lain
hear
banyak yang
you
lebih bagus ya.
masterfully
Hogwarts
evade
Legacy menang
Professor
karena banyak
Weasley's
fans Harry
interrogation
Potter aja.
regarding our late arrival.
Tuh. I didn't like to lie to her. You did, sir.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead.
Kita nggak tahu nih. Lebih baik
It
kita
may
sembunyikan
require a bit
faktanya
more
dari situ.
flexibility
katanya gitu.
with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left
Karena
between
si siapa
us.
namanya?
Understood, Professor.
Si
Now, as
Profesor
capable
Weasley
as
dia
you
memang
are,
sering berbagi
I believe
informasi
the
ya kan ke
ability you
headmaster.
possess
Nah, headmaster modelnya
obliges
begitu
you to
lagi.
be well trained.
Si Profesor
Happily,
Black.
you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to
Jadi
guide
keluarganya
you.
Black tuh keren ya,
Speaking
maksudnya
of guides,
kalau di Harry Potter kan Sirius
and
Black
so
gitu
that
kan,
I may
Sirius Black sama
avoid
si
another
Bellatrix ya.
not so subtle reproof from Professor Weasley,
Keturunannya
why don't I
berarti
show you
sempat
the
ada yang jadi
clever
headmaster
enchantment we
Hogwarts, gila
included
juga
in
ya.
the field guide's map. Unfold it and have a look.
Headmaster Black. Oke, kita open map. Terus kemana kita nih? Oh, ada dua nih. Kita bisa milih nih. Oke. Kita kemana ya? Ah, tadi bisa pencet gua. Sialan.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Dan ini
Now,
banyak
sounds like
angle-angle
you've
memang
quite a day
kayak
ahead
nyorot
with
ke mukanya
classes
gitu loh,
and a
Pak.
trip
Jadi
to Hogsmeade for
bagus gitu.
supplies,
Nggak kayak game
including
beberapa
your
game-game
own
yang lain tuh kan
law.
kayak
You'll
udah
enjoy
kita
Mr.
dikasih
Ollivander.
perfect
He's an
apa
exceptional
third
craftsman
third
and a
ini
good
aja,
friend.
third kamera
I
gitu
shall
kan.
reach out when I
Udah habis
have
itu
more
ngobrol gitu. Dia
information
kayak kurang
about
dapet.
our
Kalau ini tuh bener-bener kayak di
mysterious
zoom ke
locket.
mukanya, ada
For now,
angle-angle-nya kayak gini.
focus on your classes and
Angle kayak
pay
gini.
attention.
Film
More
banget
than
sih,
your owls
keren
may
sih.
hinge on the
Jadi
magic
kita
you
main
are
tuh
able
kayak
to master
kalau
within these
ngedalamin
walls.
ceritanya ya. Cakep banget sih. Oke, kita kemana dulu nih? Ke Attend Defense Against Dark Magic. Oke, kita ke kelas ini ya. Mas mana nih? Keluar. Ayo keluar. Buka dong. Lama banget loadingnya. Wah, anjir. Wah, anjir. Bagus ya. Ada kabut-kabutnya gini. God damn. Oke. Di luar tadi ada ini cuy, ada flu. Bentar. Biar bisa teleport. Dia ada mana flu-nya? Ini, nah biar bisa teleport kita. Oke. Bagus ya, bagus banget anjir. Oke. Dan kok kalian lihat pojok kiri atas gua tuh kok kelihatan ya? Kelihatan nggak ya? Itu 90 FPS loh bro. Sakit. Oke, kita ke kelasnya siapa nih ya? Wah, ini suka nih, gue suka kan di kelas ini nih. Kita lawan Sebastian Slow. Untung ada kedava lagi.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the great poacher raid of 1878.
Itu school naga beneran ya?
You've heard of it.
Ini gue entah kenapa di layar gue ya, rambutnya si Udin ini biru ya. Tapi kalau pas gue nonton di video YouTube, ungu pak. Gue bingung pak perubahan warnanya anjir. Oke, Pala Naga. Dia lebih sayang Pala Naga itu daripada anak muridnya anjir.
Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
Kok ada anak Gryffindor kayak gitu ya?
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity.
Kayak gue ganti rambut ya pak, mending pak ganti rambut warna hijau nggak sih biar cocok sama si jubahnya yang yang hijau itu. Kayaknya ya ganti warna hijau aja nggak sih? Oke, Levioso. Oke, time. Untung level easy. Kalau level susah itu tadi yang merah-merah di bawah tuh cepet tuh. Ngejar dia. Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Ada dua ya, jadi ada Wingardium Leviosa sama Levioso. Levioso tuh lebih kayak memang buat battle. Kalau Wingardium Leviosa tuh buat ngangkat barang aja, bukan buat battle. Jadi ada dua ya. Nanti kita belajar kok Wingardium Leviosa, cuman di misi yang mana gitu gue lupa aja.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Oke. Basic cast. Oke,
See
dipantuin.
how the dummy deflected your cast.
Ya, diaktifin
This
itunya.
time, cast Levioso first,
Levioso.
then the basic cast.
Oke, jadi kita pakai Levioso.
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As Master Pruitt so artfully helps
Banyakan
me
ngomong, gue mau pencet lama kan.
earlier.
Ayo.
Levioso!
Oh.
Now, well,
Salah. Ini gue. Kok tombol di situnya A, gue pencet A nggak jalan dia.
very
Kurang ajar.
good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
By
We'll
dueling.
start with you two.
Okay.
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want the fair
lawan
rule.
si ini Nietzsche.
Only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego apa ya? Lupa gue. Shit, man. Protego apa ya?
This should be easy.
Levioso, this can't.
Dam.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Protego, stupid tiger.
Complicates things.
Oke, masih loading situ. Levioso gue.
If only all of my students.
Ini seru lah nih. Set.
You're in lively duel. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Dah, tuh jatuh tuh. Gampang.
Not bad for a beginner.
Iya
You
dong.
give as good as you get.
Gue lawan naga nih. Ya, masa lawan lo kalah deh. Mau sombong lagi muka Udin. Keselin banget.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the
Kok disitu
challenge.
bertampar?
Points to Slytherin.
Thank you,
Slim
Professor
banget.
Haggard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
Oke, terima kasih
I demand
Profesor.
excellence from my students. They are
Aku
capable of
menuntut
achieving it.
apa namanya excellence
they
dari
must achieve it.
ini
A
muridku.
classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
Understood.
So,
Jadi
I'd
katanya
advise you to keep
dueling sama
practicing
ngelawan
whenever
Dark
you
Wizard itu
can.
beda cerita gitu.
Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you.
Oke.
Again, well done today.
Well
I
done.
shall
Thank
reach
you,
out
thank
soon
you.
with additional assignments.
Terima kasih, Professor. Thank you, Professor.
Right, that's enough spectacle for one day.
Oh, ini si Melda
Class
nih.
is dismissed.
Melda.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecate in a duel.
Oke. Oh, ini si siapa namanya? Sebastian.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert.
Hai,
Didn't expect a new
memuji banget lo.
student to be so deft with a
Gue mas
wand.
apa belajar
Then
dari
again,
orang yang lebih hebat dong.
perhaps
Gue
this
merendah.
wasn't your first duel.
Sepuh, ajarinku dong, sepuh. Mana nih? It was never use my wand atau mana nih ya? Ya gini lah, gue mah anaknya kan.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent.
Enggak lah,
You
ajarin
know,
gua dong, sepuh.
You might be a perfect fit
Gua kan
for a
masih
certain
pemula.
exclusive,
Itu
unsanctioned
by the way,
dueling
belakang buku bisa berdiri
organization.
begitu ya? Intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Mulai berandal si Udin.
Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether
Lu
it's
harus
joining
break
a
the
secret
rules
dueling
katanya.
club
Diajarin
or sneaking
ini
into
nih.
the restricted
Berandalan
section
sama
of the
si
library.
Sebastian. Ya,
You
aduh.
just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Thank you,
I'll keep that in
Sebastian.
mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps
okay.
somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
Oh, luck
Look for
doang
Luke
itu.
and Brat will be
Gak
near the
mungkin
clock
lah, skill
tower
gue jago
entrance.
kan masih pemula.
If you're interested.
Ah, Sebastian nih terlalu memuji-muji. Jangan gitu dong. Kan saya jadi malu-malu anjing. Kemana kita nih? Sekarang kita ke kelas. Kelas mana nih kita ya? Next Charms class. Pencet dulu tadinya. Salah pencet gua. Gimana tadi? Loh. Map? Mana map? Kita sekarang lanjut ke mana nih? Ke Charm class, baby. Oh, udah. Oke. Kita lanjut. Oke. Di mana nih? Di atas di bawah sih? Oh, di bawah. Wah, gua mah bisa seharian kayak gini muter-muterin sini aja ya kan, bolak-balik. Saking bagusnya gitu loh. Mana kita? Oh, salah jalan gua. Sini harusnya. Oke, dapat. Oh, kita buka itu dulu. Select. Ke atas ke bawah nih. Ah, ke atas. Anjir, kaget gua. Itu arwah-arwah, Cok. Gue awal-awal main game ini ya Pak, nyasar Pak, sumpah, saking gedenya ini. Oke, udah Professor Fix Classroom. Sekarang ke Professor Fix ya. Masih naik lagi, salah jalan gue tadi. Professor Fix.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Oke. Bukan Professor Fix ini. Ini apa dong?
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Hi, Nettie.
So you are the new student.
Yes.
Have you met
I am.
Professor Ronan yet?
Professor Ronan.
Shall we begin?
Banyak kultur di sini ya, banyak kultur.
Now, this will be a crucial year in your
Iya,
education
jauh,
on the
agak
art of
aneh
charm
semuanya.
work. But
Rambutnya
I
paling
am
beda sendiri.
confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Wah, diambil juga ya.
My, the summer months must have
Emang
really taken
bodoh
a
si
toll on
Udin.
you all.
Si Udin bodoh banget, kelihatan banget tuh.
Spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Si itu ada si Poppy.
Even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Gak ada yang tahu, ini murid sekelasnya goblok semua kayak. Oh udah cocok si Udin ya, udah berandalan, muka jamet. Sekelas dapat kelas orang goblok semua, dah lengkap, paket lengkap.
Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oke. Oh ini kita apa nih? Oh Akio, anjay, keren nih. Set. Oke. Akio. Anjay. Oke, jago si Udin.
Not bad.
You are a swift learner.
Yes,
I see
sir.
a lot of potential, but remember,
Gila, ini
potential is nothing without practice.
gua nih
Keep at
ini
You might just
Profesor
rival Miss Onai here.
Dark Wizard gua nih.
Very good, everyone.
Calon
That's enough of that.
Dark Wizard.
Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Oke, kita bakal keluar. Oh, udah belajar keluarnya ya. Seru. Ah, ini nih kayak gini-gini maksud gua tuh. Maksudnya kelas-kelas kayak gitu tuh diperbanyak harusnya gitu loh. Event-event di kelas-kelasnya. Jadi ya udah perkenalan aja nih di kelas charm, ya udah gitu doang gitu. Nanti ke depannya ya paling kalau misalnya ada kelas charm lagi ya paling cuman pendekatan karakter sama si Nat saya aja kayak gitu-gitu Pak. Jadi kurang di situ doang game ini gitu. Tapi untuk semua yang lain-lainnya mah open world-nya wah cakep sih.
To put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Alright. Gue kata dia mantul kayak gitu. Mantep banget sih punya lagi nih skill ya. Ah ini mini game paling ngeselin Pak ya, sumpah ya. Ini harus ngalahin ini nih, aduh males gua. Bentar, nah ini agak susah nih guys. Stop anjing. Ah ini bilang gue susah nih. Gue tuh dulu sempet tahu triknya loh. Ah oke, gue tahu triknya sekarang. Gue stop di mana? Nih nariknya nih gak susah nih.
Very good. Points to
Very
Slytherin.
good.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Ya, gue butuh kompetisi.
Would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
Yes,
Come on up.
Seru nih kayak gini-gini nih. Seru nih. Ah, berani diadu gue sama anak saya. Let's go.
You are playing red. Clear?
Clear. Yes, sir. Cepat jalan, Onoi.
Here we go.
Gue paling narik kemana lagi nih lah. Oke. Gue narik kemana ini? Nah, stop. 50. Oke, nice. Yeah. Langsung.
Excellent control there.
Yes, of course, sir. Of course. Lu ini bisa lu tarik, ini bisa sampai lu tarik PU dia mentul sampai jauh nih Pak, sampai keluar bisa nih, kayak gini nih contoh ya. Bisa nggak ya? Bisa. Ya salah. Harus tadi agak tarik dikit lagi ya biar jatuh sih bolanya dia. Oke salah gua. Oke, seri kita. Ah ini agak susah nih. Oke, kalau gitu berarti gini. 50 juga, seri kayaknya kita. Oke, seri.
Very good.
Oke. Jadi kita imbang nih, kita tanding lagi ya nih. Harus tanding lagi sih. Kalau imbang sama saya. Seru.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Yes, of course, sir. Of course. Saya pengen British gue ngomong. Oke. Wah, dikasih challenge nih.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Oke, lu dulu lah.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You
Anjir.
will need it. This round settles it all.
Ayo, siapa nih? Gue dulu. Pantul please, pantul. Nice, mantap. Susah nih gue nih.
Akio.
50. 30 anjir. Tarik. Berarti gue harus tarik nih soalnya. Oke. Berarti gue harus kayak gini nih, dari sini berarti. Nggak usah ya. Gimana nih? Anjir. Bentar. Ya sama nih Mas Ri, ini mah anjir. Gue ngejar 5. Itu 50 loh yang bola satu ini. Kenapa dia ini, cok? Oh, dia mau nabrakin. Pinter. Udah nih gue bisa nih. Bentar ya. Kita pelan. Tunggu. Tarik. 50. Aing bosku.
Excellent control there.
Yes sir. Mohon maaf nih, Udin Smith. Gue tuh karakter ini muncul tuh ibarat kata kayak Gojo Satoru gitu loh. Keseimbangan langsung berubah gitu loh kan. Di dunia penyihir ya, Udin Smith ini penyeimbang gitu loh. Gila. Jangan remehin Udin Smith si jamet ya. Tapi gue mau ganti gaya rambutnya, gaya rambutnya terlalu alim. Harusnya yang lebih ini lagi. Oke, kelas udah beres nih.
Good game back there.
Thank you. GG.
I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Akio.
Butuh seminggu lu. Gue butuh sedetik.
Gitu loh. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm holding my own.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence.
I
transferred
nahan
from
diri.
Just before my 4th year.
Menang ya kan, padahal menang gitu kan. Gue nahan diri, tenang aja.
Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Lu ngapain ke Uganda anjir? Udah lah, nice to meet you.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you.
Yeah,
better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Until next time, thank you. Professor.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in being expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Oke, jadi kita sudah kelarin nih di charm ini. Ntar gue balikin dulu kamera gue nih, karena kameranya mati. Oke, mana record. Oke, sudah balik lagi kameranya. Jadi baterai habis. Jadi kita kemana lagi nih sekarang? Harusnya sih kita ada misi lanjutan kemana? Oh, Profesor Weasley mencari kita rupanya nih ya. Kita bakal tadi udah ke track belum tuh? Gue bingung sendiri nih. Oh udah, kalau udah kuning, oke. Jadi kita sekarang ke Profesor Weasley. Gue bisa teleport nggak kalau ke Profesor Weasley? Dia di mana sih? Gue berarti di mana dong? Ini dong. Anjir di mana tuh? Gue ada bisa teleport nih, nggak bisa teleport cok. Ya wis lah. Kita bakal ke Profesor Weasley. Oke. Oke, bagus banget dalamnya ya. Anjir. Cakep sih. Ini cakep banget sih. Dan terlalu gede, Pak. Ini Hogwartsnya lumayan besar loh. Gila sih. Oh. Jadi luarnya ini ya, lagi mendung gitu ya. Mana sih? Profesor. Ntar ini ada apa? Oh, oke. Quest begin. Nah, kita disuruh sama ini.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Nah, ada goblin.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Anjir, keren. Itu jurus aparat tuh maksudnya bisa muter-muter tuh, gue pengen banget bisa.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Dia ngorek-ngorek informasi mulu ya. Hasn't Professor fixed anything? No, Professor.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler.
Dia nyari informasi mulu. Informasi bayar dong. Lu bisa berani bayar berapa
I've asked your
gua?
professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Oke. Professor
Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one.
Oke, kita dapat tugas lagi nih dari si Professor Weasley.
Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier. We've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Padahal kan gue ada dapat luka di cakram di mata itu ya. Gue bisa sih berbohong ke semua orang kayak, ini lihat nih luka di sini. Ini cakram naga. Kan keren banget ya. Tuh, cakaran di matanya itu kan 3 gitu kan, naga banget apalagi.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well.
Kita bakal ke Hogsmeade.
I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings.
Setahu gue di Harry Potter waktu boleh ke Hogsmeade itu
I've noticed you spending time with them.
tahun keberapa ya? Tahun 5 apa boleh ya? Sebastian lah.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it.
My man, my brother. Dan ini juga cara kalau kalian mau belajar Avada Kedavra. Jadi kalian pilihlah si Sebastian.
Rookwood.
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
Oh, kita suruh
Once you've
menjauh
finished
dari
Professor
namanya
Ronan's
itu tuh.
assignment, your friend
Rookwood.
will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Butterbeer. Oke. Jadi kita sekarang kemana nih? Kita bakal nyari si Professor Ronan. Professor Ronan. Speak Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Dia bilang, oke. Thank you, sir. Wow, bagus banget ya. Anjay.
There you are.
Wah, keren sih. Oke, kita sudahi saja sampai sini dulu aja kali ya video kali ini. Gue bakal lanjut nanti di next episode ya. Jadi kita bakal Hogsmeade bakal next episode. Di sini gue bakal melihat keindahan. Gila. Cakep bro, cakep banget sih game ini, gila sih. Ya. Dan yang buat nanya mungkin gue main di mana ya? Ini gue main di laptop. Ya ada apa tuh? Kayak gini nih kita harus kumpulin ya kan. Gitu. Jadi terima kasih sudah menonton, terima kasih yang sudah like, comment dan subscribe. Sampai jumpa di next episode. Bye bye.